Welcome to Get the Point, the podcast where we guess a picture that's been pointalized in Photoshop to varying degrees. I'm your host, KJ, and with me is...
Tom.
Nick.
And I'm Chris.
Today's picture is a logo of a movie company as seen before a movie. This is the logo you see in the theater before the movie plays. For those on the audio-only feed, my co-host will describe what they see in great detail so you can play along from home. But if you are a more visual person, head on over to our YouTube channel, Talking Studios, where you'll be able to see for yourself the pointalized picture. Everyone ready for the first reveal?
Let's do it.
Yep.
This one definitely has the most diverse color palette out of any of the previous weeks.
Yeah.
True.
It's nowhere near as dark. And
But
it's
it's also
definitely
not light either.
a mixture of blues and purples in the center with some green, some yellows in the top left corner, some greens and yellows on the right-hand side, some light baby blues, maybe even periwinkle on the right-hand side.
Yes, there's a lot of periwinkle. That's what I was thinking.
Is that the name of a studio?
Periwinkles?
Periwinkle Pictures for 300.
Yeah, by John Winkle's company, right, Tom? Isn't it?
John Winkle. John Winkle. He was a great studio executive, but he got in a lot of personal trouble.
I heard he
Oh,
got kicked out of his
Winkle.
own studio very early.
He got kicked out of his own studio very early, John Winkle.
I just heard that.
Too many Winkles.
Too many Winkles.
He winked too often.
He was a
Yep.
Winkler.
He was a Winkler.
He was a winkler. Oh, yeah. All right, let's go to guesses.
Any guesses?
I don't know, bro. I'm going to go with Pixar.
Incorrect. Chris or Nick, or you want to wait for the second reveal?
I'll
we
go-
can actually
I'll-
get to the second
I'm
reveal.
gonna
this
get. I'm gonna
episode.
get a guess. I'm
Yeah, I'm going to go with a guess. I'm going to go Paramount.
Incorrect.
Spyglass.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Here's
my
the
goodness. We're going to a second one.
Second reveal. For audience who's only tuned in the last few weeks, we do actually have varying degrees of pointalization. So we're going to go to the second degree now.
Interesting.
Very big difference with that yellow going in the middle a little
So there's
bit.
definitely like some very, very bright yellow in the center. I would say what looks like a ring of earth tony color in the top
Yes,
left
left.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and the bottom right, perhaps. Maybe a little bit more green in the bottom right. And then, I don't know, Tom, would you say that periwinkle kind of makes a streak from the bottom left across the top right in this picture?
You know, Chris, I think I would. Yes.
It's a streaking Winkle now.
Yeah, it's got out of hand. I guess I have a guess. I don't know. I have no clue.
What guess are you
No,
guessing?
I
I'm
gotta
gonna-
think this through.
You know what, guys? I guessed this before one of these other weeks, and I'm gonna
It
go.
was right, so you want to do it again.
I want to do it again. I think it's the same, but I'm gonna go with Columbia.
Incorrect.
Ah,
I got to guess. I'm going to go with Warner Brothers.
Incorrect.
I mentioned this in a prior week. How about Lionsgate?
It is not Lionsgate. We're moving on to our
Ooh.
third reveal. Here it is.
Wait,
I know what
wait,
this is.
wait.
Yeah, I know what it is, though.
You guys don't want the clue.
I want the clue.
Yeah, let's hear the clue because nobody else has heard it.
Okay, here's the clue. There is one blurry O in this
Mhm,
company's logo.
mhm.
Okay, I think I want to go. Actually, I'll go first. I'll take the hit if I'm completely wrong, so then everyone else can look better. Is it Focus?
It is indeed Focus Features,
Yep.
which I think now is a Comcast company.
Did everyone else legit get that? Probably.
Yeah, it was definitely Focus.
I did.
Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. What were you thinking?
Yeah, I got it. I don't know. I don't know.
Did you have a guess?
I was gonna go with what the hell was I gonna go with? I don't know. One of the other ones. I think maybe DreamWorks.
One of the other studios.
DreamWorks has also a kind of.
I mean,
I know it has an O in it.
I
so
think
it's
there's
gonna-
one thing that you can agree on, Tom. Those circles are definitely periwinkle.
They are.
There is. On
They
the bottom
are.
left
What are some of the
there.
films that Focus has done? Have you guys done any of the Focus films?
Focus Features. This is where studio and production company are freaking me out here. What's a Focus Feature?
I did not see it, but 50 Shades of Grey.
Ah, a spanking good time. Let's see.
That Winkler.
Yeah, they did The Pianist.
So
We didn't
this
do
is
that.
tricky though, because like they, again,
Oh,
like
they did
Tom was saying
Lost
with
in
the different
Transition.
company, like
Yeah, they're a little art
they
housey, right?
distributed Coraline, but they did not produce.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they worked with Universal. I think they're a Universal subdivision. Another
That
what? Comcast? You
that makes
said?
sense why they're not Comcast.
Yep. Owned by Comcast as part of Universal Pictures, a division of its wholly owned subsidiary NBC Universal.
Okay, so it's actually owned by NBC. They did Broken Flowers with Bill Murray, the
The
Constant
studio's
Gardener.
most successful film to date is Downton Abbey.
Ooh, they did Pride and Prejudice, the Joe Wright Pride and Prejudice, which I adore. So we should do that. That is an interesting movie.
All right, maybe we'll focus on Pride and Prejudice, but
Nice.
Focus on everybody.
Well done.
They did Atonement. Atonement is a good movie.
That was a good one.
Yeah, Atonement is a very sad movie. We should do that.
Well, congrats to Nick and Chris for being able to identify this company's logo. Were you able to get it before our co-hosts? Let us know on Twitter at Talking Studios or in the comments below here on YouTube.
You can rate and review this show anywhere podcasts are available. For those viewing in YouTube land, if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the Talking Studios channel for all our exciting content, and follow us on Twitter at Talking Studios. Check out other shows by Talking Studios, including Talking Pictures Trivia, where we explore movies through trivia, Limited Lexicon, where we play through text-based adventure games, and Keep Making Movies, where we explore micro-budget films. Got a question for us? Call the Talking Studios hotline at 201-467-8679 and leave a message. It may be featured on a future episode. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Get the Point, wherever fine podcasts are found.
Wow, Talking Studios.